Hey guys, welcome to I Think It. My name is Ingrid. Today I am in the beautiful city of Prague. I've never been here before, so I'm very excited to just go out, explore. We're heading with my friend Anam to Old Town, so we'll check it out. But first, let me show you our cute Airbnb. This is going to be 20 minutes away from the city center, so it's 10 minutes walking and 10 minutes in the tram. But I'll take you along the ride. I hope you enjoy this trip as much as I will enjoy exploring this beautiful city. Alright, so it's midnight and we just got to our cute Airbnb. Let me show you around. The nice perk about renting an Airbnb is that you have the whole place to yourself. In our case, we wanted a place with a kitchen, that way we could eat safe food and also save a lot of money during breakfast and dinner. If you've never used Airbnb, I'm going to leave you a link below that you can use to get $40 off from your first rental. We did not stay in the city center. We are in the station called Divorce. This is 10 minutes away from the city center by tram. This station that you have to get off, it's going to be called Starometska. And the main app that you're going to need to use to navigate the city is going to be Google Maps. This way you'll be able to see which station to get off and any walking routes. Now that we got accommodation and transportation covered, let's start exploring this beautiful city. The Starometska station is right at the center of the city. You'll be able to see the Vltava River, which in Old German means wild water. Inside this restaurant called Club Latka, you will be able to rent the yellow pedal boats for about $12. This gorgeous Gothic bridge is called Charles Bridge. History says that King Charles IV decided to start the construction of this bridge on July 9, 1357 at 5:37 a.m. This date and time were given to him by astronomers. So when you organize the odd numbers, they go from ascending to descending order. There are 30 statues made by the most prominent Bohemian sculptors of the time. The most popular is the statue of John of Nepomuk, who happened to be a priest in Prague. So it is a tradition to rob this statue if you one day want to come back to Prague. Now it's time to grab some lunch at Porky's. When it comes to food, Prague is gluten-free vegan heaven. They actually add the numbers, so for every allergen that you might have, they add it in the menu so that way you can see what's safe and what's not. I love the course, and that's what I ordered. Quinoa balls. The Old Town Square is the oldest and most significant square in the historical center of Prague. Its history dates back to the 10th century, when it served as a marketplace at the crossroad of European trade routes. This square is home to the oldest astronomical clock still operating in the world. This clock has three main components. The first one is the astronomical dial, where you can see the position of the sun and the moon in the sky. The second one is the Catholic saints from the Walk of the Apostles that happens every hour. And the third one is the calendar dial, where you can see the medallions representing the months. If you love architecture, I will recommend you to visit the Jerusalem Synagogue. This is the newest and largest synagogue of the Jewish community in Prague. This synagogue is designed in Moorish Revival style with Art Nouveau decoration. One interesting fact I learned about Prague is that despite being surrounded by Catholic churches, synagogues, and religious figures, this happens to be one of the least religious capital cities in the world. Prague is also the birthplace of Frank Kafka. He was a novelist, and you can find the sculpture of his head. This was made by David Cerny, and it's really cool because it moves around and it's gigantic. Good morning, guys. It's day 2. Right now we are in Malastrana. I cannot wait to explore this beautiful area. Here's where you're gonna find the most romantic neighborhoods in Prague, and also the castle and the gorgeous views. And this neighborhood is gonna have the street called Nakampi, which is very cute. If you're looking for the three streets in Malastrana, this is gonna be one of the three main ones. So we're now exploring this area in town that is called Turnovska. This is gonna be in Malastrana. It happens to be one of the most gorgeous streets in this neighborhood. However, there's like a lot of construction right now. One amazing thing about Prague is that they're going to have a lot of vegan options. So right now we're going to Prague's Vegan. I really hope they have amazing food that actually I can try and it's going to be completely safe, especially with food allergies. So here is the menu. As you can see, a lot of options are actually going to be gluten free. This looks really good. Yes. It's so difficult to eat. Yeah. So good. If you're looking to find the best view of the city, one of the best is going to be from Prague Castle. If you didn't know this, the Guinness Book of Records named Prague Castle the largest ancient castle in the world. It occupies an area of almost 70,000 square meters. The castle was founded in the 9th century. One thing that we noticed when we visited is that it has a different room, so you have to pay a different fee depending on the side of the castle that you want to see. If you come here, prepare to spend a few hours to make the trip worth it. Alright, we are heading to Loreto Sanctuary. As you can see, we have so many stairs. It's really hot and full of people, but let's check it out. If you didn't know about this is a Marian Sanctuary. And I feel like every time I come on a trip, I love to see all of them. This is a replica of the church where the Virgin Mary was born. From Loreto Sanctuary, if you continue walking up the hill for 5 to 10 more minutes, you're going to get to Strahov Monastery. We got here when it was already closed. However, this monastery was founded in the 11th century by Bishop John of Prague. Behind this monastery, you are going to find the best view of Prague. You can also get to Petrin Tower from here, but we were a little tired, so we didn't continue. Now we're heading to the John Lennon Wall. This has been the hardest trip to find and actually landmark. As you can see, it has a lot of rocks. I really wish that the roads were pavement, but other than that, I'm wearing sandals, so it's kind of been a little painful for me to walk all the way here. But here we are, we found it, and that's a pro tip. Make sure that you wear really nice comfy shoes because you're gonna be walking a lot in rocks and pebbles. Right next to the wall, you will be able to find John Lennon's pub, and it is super cute. It's also decorated with the yellow submarine.
This is a discovery we just had. So basically this is the Charles Bridge, and if you just go from Malastrana to the Charles Bridge, just come to your right, go down the stairs, keep coming here, turn the right, and you will find the John Lennon wall. We walked for about 30 minutes trying to find it, and literally we were like 4 minutes away from this point. So after you walk a lot, your feet are going to be in so much pain, but you're going to realize that they have so many tight places, and they give you a 15-minute massage for 10 euros, which is going to be like 250 koruna, which is exactly what my feet need so bad, you can see. Oh wow, that was amazing. I feel like now I can walk.
Me too. And my feet still hurt.
But it's a lot better. So when you're here, you must do a foot massage, especially after the end of the day.
Hey guys, today is day 3. We are going to the National Museum. We're going to be exploring a bit of the old town, see historical landmarks, and also eating a vegan gluten-free. Since we were in the Sneakov area, we stopped by the NH Hotel to try the cable car. So right now we're going to this vegetarian vegan bar that way, and it's gonna be vegan on the go. Let's check it out.
The coolest thing is that they have the allergies listed in every single meal.
One is gonna be Mexican rice with beans and a few veggies. So we'll do that side. This is gonna be allergy free.
Buongiorno ragazzi.
Then I think like hot. Yeah, that's allergy free, but I don't want it. This one's allergy free too. Okay. I think this is gonna be quinoa with sweet potatoes, and they have mushrooms. Here they charge you by weight, so you can add any dish that you desire.
It's good! Okay, so this one's gonna be raw, vegan, gluten-free, and no nuts. So cool. And that's what I ended up getting.
The dancing house was placed in a location that was destroyed by the US bombing of Prague in 1945, and also it represents the transition of Czechoslovakia from a communist regime to a democracy. Then we visited the Narodny Museum, which is the National Museum. This museum opened to the public last year. If I'm truly honest with you, this is a museum that you have to visit on your first day in Prague. When you purchase your ticket, it's going to allow you to go into different museums. So you only need to purchase one to enter many more. The downside about this museum is that the exhibitions are currently being constructed, so it's pretty empty. One of the exhibitions I actually enjoyed was the World War II exhibition, where I was able to see the women that served during the war, and also some of the books kept by the soldiers. There's also a big skeleton of a whale that you get to see here, and it's kind of interesting how this whale got placed here.
Hey guys, so this is gonna be the end of this vlog. We had to cut it short because it rained.
Yeah,
so
and our hair looked terrible. Just have a look.
We're like soaking wet, and now we're heading home, and this has been the best trip ever. Love you!
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy getting to learn more about Prague, the beautiful sites that you can explore, and also the amazing gluten-free vegan food I got to try. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed, and also give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next week with a new video. Bye guys!